Welcome to Doors to Hope and Healing, an inside look at the many facets of work that is happening at the Department of Children and Families, between our staff, the families we serve, and our community partners. My name is Jacqueline Ford. I have had the honor of working for the department for almost 30 years. And although I may be familiar with many of the topics we bring to you, I have invited experts in those fields to help us dispel the myths and misconceptions that can often be barriers to our work. Join us as we open our doors and invite you to have a seat at our table. Hi, Brian and Elizabeth. Thank you so much for being on the set of Doors to Hope and Healing. Today, we're going to be talking about the Kid Governor program in Connecticut, and we have two very important people with us. Brian, let's start with you. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
So my name is Brian Cofrancesco. I'm the director of the Kid Governor program at the Connecticut Democracy Center at Connecticut's Old State House, based in Hartford.
Well, thank you for being here. And Elizabeth?
My name is Elizabeth, and I'm 11 years old, and I go to Noah Webster Microsociety Magnet School in Hartford.
And you're a fifth grader? Mm-hmm. Well, welcome. Welcome to the set. It's, having worked together with you, Brian, and partnering in many different ways, I just find that the Kid Governor program it's refreshing. It's, those kids are the future of our state, and the impact that you've made has been so powerful. So let's start with that, because many of our viewers may not realize that we have a Kid Governor in Connecticut, and I know that every opportunity I get to tell people about it, I do. What is Kid Governor?
Well, thank you for all your work with our team and for allowing us to be here today, because it really does elevate the profile of the Kid Governor program. And we created this program in 2015 as a way to engage fifth graders, like Elizabeth, in civics, and to bring lessons about state government and voting and elections to kids at a younger age, rather than just in high school. And Kid Governor is based around an authentic election. We felt to teach kids about civics, let's give them the chance to participate in a real election. And in the fall every year, kids all across the state learn about state government and voting, and how to identify issues that they see in their communities and ways to make a difference. And it all culminates with 7 final students from across the state advancing to an election where fifth graders watch their campaign videos and cast a vote to elect a student who will serve a 1-year term as our state's Kid Governor. Wow.
And how many years is this for you?
So this is our 7th year, and we're heading into our 8th anniversary in September.
Wow, that's so incredible. And was this your brainchild, the Kid Governor program?
It was. Me and I can't just take all the credit. Our team at the Connecticut Democracy Center at the Old State House, working together to find creative ways to engage kids in really important lessons that will set them up for being engaged citizens and hopefully active voters when they turn 18.
So I think you've answered the why this is important, and it is so important, and kids don't always get, a chance. I remember when I was in elementary school, we'd have those mock elections, at the same time that the presidential election was, but I don't think we fully understood the impact or what winning would feel like, and I think that you've given that experience to so many kids. I know Mackay, our Kid Governor this year, couldn't join us. Can you tell us a little bit about him and about his platform?
Absolutely. Mackay is our 7th Kid Governor. He is a 5th grader at John F. Kennedy School in Windsor, and his platform is protecting our pets. So he really cares a lot about helping animals, inspired by his 2 dogs, and not wanting to see animals be abused or be victims of animal cruelty. So he has a 3-point platform, as all kids running for Kid Governor do, and his 3 points are to, 1, educate 5th graders on the signs of animal cruelty and also how to show kindness, which he did last month with an educational program that was streamed online for students to watch in their classrooms, and was done with the Department of Agriculture and the Connecticut Humane Society. His second point was having a statewide poster contest about how to show kindness towards animals, which we did in collaboration with you and Department of Children and Families, as well as the Department of Agriculture. And it was a great success. So many creative designs coming in from across the state. And Kid Governor Mackay, along with his cabinet members, including Elizabeth, worked to select the finalists and worked with you and Department of Agriculture to select the winner, which we'll be announcing in a couple of weeks. And his third point is on holding collection drives to support local humane societies and shelters, which he's going to be working on and focusing on in May.
Well, we know that, those kind hearts who help to rescue animals, it's a tireless job, and with, limited funding, so, I'm sure that any help is very appreciated for them. It was an honor to be a part of the poster contest, experience and seeing all the creativity with the kids. And as we know, and we've talked about before, this month is Child Abuse Prevention Month, and it's also an awareness month, an opportunity to call awareness to that terrible, issue of child abuse, but it's also Animal Cruelty Prevention Month. So we know, and we've spoken about this before, that there's definitely a link between people who hurt an animal and people who hurt a child. So being able to collaborate with you and the Department of Agriculture on that, who are now partners with us, it was extremely rewarding to be a part of that. So now with every Kid Governor that you have, I understand that there's a cabinet. Can you tell us what that cabinet is all about?
Absolutely. So in the fall, every school that participates in Kid Governor is able to nominate one student as their nominee for the election. Only 7 students are chosen to advance to the election, and the cabinet is comprised of the 6 other finalists from the election. So one student is elected Kid Governor, and the other 6 become their cabinet, which for us is a way to elevate the voices of these young people who have these really great platforms and they want to make a difference on these important issues. So we provide them an opportunity to have a statewide leadership role. And it really elevates them and gets them to be active and engaging 5th graders in their platforms too. So they serve as, just as the governor's cabinet does at the state level in our state, they advise the governor. They meet monthly to talk about the work that they're doing on their own platforms and about the Kid Governor's platform. So they get to meet in the governor's office, the historic governor's office at the old State House. So they're bringing a great present-day purpose to the work of a historic space and showing how kids can work together, and adults too, as a team to make a difference in our state.
The culture is so rich in that building, and having been at the when we were looking at the posters and seeing the kids sitting at their tables, and I think what I was so impressed by is how important you all work to ensure that each of those children feel how important they feel, with their name, their nameplates and their business cards. You had business cards that were more fancy than my business cards, and it was just it's done so well and so professionally. So I understand that all the cabinet members have a platform, and Elizabeth will talk about yours in a second. But do they also work to support the Kid Governor's platform as well? They do, and we encourage them to bring what the Kid Governor's platform is into their schools. So I know many of the cabinet members' classes participated in Mackay's educational program. It was actually the cabinet that helped create the questions about animal cruelty and showing kindness towards pets that Mackay included in his video. Some of their classes participated in the poster contest, have said they want to hold collection drives. So it is a way for us to engage the students in the Kid Governor's platform while they're also doing incredible work on their own platforms and making a difference in our state. Terrific. And in the educational program that you had brought to the schools, was that open to any school that wanted to participate, any elementary school? It was. Our core audience is 5th graders, but we didn't restrict it to that. So we had, 2nd grade classes. I think we had K through 8 represented, a couple high school classes who all turned in. And it is, archived on our website, ct.kidgovernor.org, or on our YouTube channel. So it was open to anybody to watch the live stream, and the recording of it is up there too. And I think education is so key to helping our young people understand the signs, the symptoms, when to say something, and how having resources available to them so that they can say something if they have a concern. So I truly appreciate all that. So Elizabeth, I love having a young person on the set because you bring a different energy, and I think all of our viewers will just love watching you on our show today. So tell me what your platform was when you ran for Kid Governor.
Well, my platform topic was climate change, and it was mainly focused on educating fifth graders and helping them make a difference in stopping climate change.
And do you have some suggestions for anyone who's watching us that how they can help?
Well, I'm currently writing a letter to the governor about passing a bill, and people can also write letters to urge our government officials to take action on climate change, or they could have a cleanup in a park or a beach.
Those are great ideas. Your mom must be so proud of you. You're such a sweet little girl. So how does it feel to be a cabinet member? So you go to the old State House. Is it once a month? Once a month. And you get to be in this fancy room and have this important role. How does that feel?
It's really exciting, and I'm glad I get to work with Mackay while working on my own platform.
Mm-hmm. Have you met friends? Have you connected with some of the other kids that are on your platform?
Yeah, we do get to meet each other. We've gotten to know the other cabinet members, and it's really good to see them every month.
That's wonderful. So Brian, tell us, what are some of the responsibilities of being a Kid Governor? Because I know it's not just about having this idea and winning an election and then it kind of going away. I understand they have a pretty busy year ahead of them if they're chosen for Kid Governor. So what are their responsibilities?
You're absolutely right. So the elected Kid Governor is elected to serve a full year term. And when we designed the Kid Governor program, we wanted to focus on authenticity. A real election, a real student taking a full term so that they actually are working to implement a platform just as an elected official would in the adult world. So the student who is elected takes office in January, and they, along with their cabinet members, are sworn into office at Inauguration Day. And then they work throughout their year. Their number one goal is to work on and hopefully achieve the 3 points of their platform, which we work with them on, and we provide assistance and coaching and a lot of the mechanisms to get their message out there. They also write regular posts for the Kid Governor's blog. A lot of times they'll meet with elected officials or give speeches to students and teachers and the general public. And then one of the hallmarks of a Kid Governor's term is their library circuit, which takes place in September, where they go on a statewide tour to give little presentations at public libraries about their work as Kid Governor and to talk with students and adults and community members about ways that they can get involved on that platform topic in their own communities.
Wow, that's a busy year.
It's a very busy year.
It's a busy year.
And it's incredible to see the impact that they can make over the course of a year and how that student grows and inspires growth in other kids too.
And with the inspiration of you and your team who, help to guide, they're not doing this blindly. They're doing this with your guidance and direction, and all these doors are becoming open for them. Elizabeth, what are some of your responsibilities? You're a sworn-in cabinet member. What are some of your responsibilities?
Well, we get to help Kid Governor Mackay a lot. Like Mr. C said a minute ago, we helped pick the finalists for the poster contest, and we helped pick some of the questions for his educational program. We do a lot of advising him, and we help him a lot at the meetings.
And I think what's so exciting and so important to always remember is that you have a voice. So even though Mackay is the Kid Governor and his platform is different than yours in some ways, his is about animal prevention of cruelty to animals and kindness for animals, you have a voice in his platform. And I think that that's so important for other kids your age to know that even if someone else wins something that you felt that you had, you would like to have had a role in, you still have a voice in being able to create that change. So I have no doubt that you're going to be successful, and I have no doubt that you're going to make a big difference with regards to climate change. Brian, what are some of the barriers with the Kid Governor program?
So we've done our best to try to eliminate some of the participation barriers out there. I think the biggest struggle is if teachers have a hard time fitting social studies into their school day. We know that elementary classrooms have so many priorities between science and math and reading and social studies. But we've done our best to create ways for classes to participate, no matter how much time they have available to participate in the program. And what we're most proud of is that it's free. There's no cost to participate. There is no cost to vote in the election. And actually, many of our classes, the early signups get free voting kits of I voted stickers and balloons and other materials to bring elections to life in their classrooms. So we're open to all 5th grade classes, public, private, charter, homeschool, all are allowed or able to participate in the annual program.
Yeah, I love how inclusive it is. Before we end today, I know this went by fast and there's still so many questions I want to ask you. Our next election process begins when?
Registration will open up in May, and then the lessons that guide the program and the experiences all start in the fall. So early October we'll be kicking off the season, and the election will be right around Election Day in November.
Elizabeth, as we end, if you could tell one of your 4th graders in your school why it would be important for them to run for Kid Governor next year, what would you tell them?
Well, I would tell them that it's really important that if you see a problem in your community, you should try and make a change. You should try and make a difference in it.
Absolutely, and you're making a difference. So thank you both for being on our show today. Now we're going to show a video of Elizabeth, who is going to talk about her platform and what's important to her. And we'll also meet Makai, who's this year's Kid Governor, and we're going to hear about his platform and the changes he's making to improve the way that people treat animals with kindness. Thank you for watching.
Hi, my name is Elizabeth, and I want to be your next Kid Governor because I believe that climate change is a big and important issue. I personally have seen lots of extreme weather, so I know how climate change is affecting our planet. My leadership qualities that I'll bring to the job of Kid Governor are determination, confidence, kindness, honesty, and I'm open-minded. My platform has 3 points to educate and involve 5th graders in fighting against climate change. First, I will create a blog and YouTube channel where 5th graders can read and learn about how climate change is impacting the United States and our world. Second, I will hold events such as tree plantings, cleanups, and rain garden construction, which helps filter our water and prevent flooding. I will hold a poster contest and letter writing campaign to write our elected officials and urge them to take action on climate change. Vote for Elizabeth is a vote for the earth.
It is my duty to administer the oath of office for 2022 Connecticut's Kid Governor, Makai Etienne Modeste. Makai, will you please join me at the podium? I'd also like to invite Makai's family to join at the podium. Makai, it is now time for you to take the official Kid Governor oath of office. Are you ready? I know you are. Please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear that you will support the 5th graders and the students of Connecticut during your 1-year term and so long as you are a citizen thereof, and you will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of Kid Governor to the best of your abilities, so help you God?
I do.
Congratulations. You're awesome. And now it is my honor to present to you the Kid Governor's sash. Now, right here. Isn't that cool? This is the symbol of your office. You should wear this sash proudly when you address your constituents, make public appearances, or participate in programs. It's been worn by your predecessors, Elena Tipton, Jessica Broxham, Megan Kasparowski, Ella Briggs, Myra Stanfield, and Reese. Now I'd like to invite your Connecticut's Kid Governor, Makai, to, I messed up. First I give you this, then you get to give a speech, okay? So let me try to do this, all right? You stand right there, and I'm gonna do this.
That was beautifully with the
Isn't that awesome? Please welcome Connecticut's Kid Governor. And now, sir, we'll invite you to give your inaugural address.
Good morning, students, teachers, community members, and guests. Thank you for all being here this morning or watching Inauguration Day online. First, I would like to address how grateful I am to have the opportunity to serve as the 2022 Connecticut's Kid Governor. I could have not achieved this without the support of each fifth grade student who participated in the Kid Governor program this fall. It was your support that continued to motivate me to do my best throughout this process. Not many students get this opportunity, and I am excited to begin working with my cabinet on my Protecting Our Pets platform. I hope to make you all proud. This opportunity would not be possible without the support of my family. My parents have always told me I could achieve anything I put my mind to. I would also like to thank my sisters, Zaina and Amira, for always being there when I needed help or guidance. My dogs, Paco and Blue, for being my personal pets to protect and the best companions. I would also like to thank my principal, Miss Mitchell, and my teacher, Miss DaCosta, who are here today, as well as my teacher, Ms. Turner, for supporting me with my speeches throughout filming my campaign video. To the Windsor Public Schools community, including Superintendent Dr. Hill and Director of Business Services, Ms. Batchelder, who are here today. And the Windsor Board of Education, thank you for all you have done to encourage me. Without the CT Democracy Center and the hard work of its staff, the Kid Governor program would not be possible for the fifth grade students of Connecticut. Thank you for helping us make a difference in our communities and state. Finally, I would like to thank the dignitaries who are here today and who inspire us to help in our own communities. Lieutenant Governor Bysewicz, Deputy Secretary Bates, Deputy Commissioner Nesmith, Justice Becker, and Representative Garibay. Protecting our pets is extremely important, and when I got the opportunity to run for Kid Governor, I knew students needed to know the signs of animal abuse and the importance of showing kindness to companion animals. I never want to see a pet or companion animal hurt, and by educating each other, we can work together to prevent cruelty from happening. To be successful as Connecticut's 2022 Kid Governor, I will need the assistance of not only my cabinet, but also you, the fifth graders of Connecticut. My platform has 3 points. First, I will educate Connecticut's fifth graders about how to recognize the signs of animal abuse. They will also need to understand the importance of showing kindness to companion animals. I will do this through a live virtual educational program that fifth grade classes across the state can watch from their classrooms. Experts from the Connecticut Humane Society and the Animal Control Unit at the Department of Agriculture will join me to teach this important information. Second, I will create a statewide poster contest this spring where fifth graders in Connecticut can draw attention to the importance of showing kindness to companion animals through art. The purpose of this contest is to raise awareness for pets that can't speak for themselves. It is our job to protect our pets. I will be following in the tradition of past Kid Governors by working with the Department of Children and Families on this poster contest. Finally, it is my goal to donate and raise funds for shelters that help animals that have been abused. I will need your help to do this. You can hold a collection drive in your school where students and staff can bring in items or give a monetary contribution to a local animal shelter or humane society. I will share a list of items that you can collect and donate, as well as ideas for items that you can make yourself to help pets in shelters and humane societies. I hope all Connecticut 5th graders watching today will help me with these 3 points. Together, we can make a big difference in our state and help many animals who need us. Thank you for all your support. I am so happy to be Connecticut's 2022 Kid Governor. Remember to treat companion animals with kindness and POP. Protect our pets. Thank you.
Riverview Apartments is Bristol's 2-time Beautification Award-winning residence community for adults age 55 and older. They offer 1 or 2 bedroom apartments with modern appliances, air conditioning, wall-to-wall carpet, and tiled floors. Both heat and hot water are included. Riverview also offers a wide range of activity rooms that include a billiard parlor and a spacious community room. It is handicap accessible with safe, secure parking for tenants and ample off-street parking for visitors. 860-940-6757 or riverviewbristol.com.